Hey everybody, Motorport59 here. It looks like things are starting to open up a little bit. People are out a little bit more. I had to go run some errands today. Had to go over and do some yard work at my mom's house and run a couple of other errands. And it seemed like there are more people out. I think people are tired of all this. I know I am. I've seen my videos on that. But things are starting to happen again. I saw today that anybody who knows me knows I'm a big motocross and supercross fan. Got my Trey Kennard shirt on. Trey's retired now, but still one of my all-time favorite riders. But the Supercross series at round 10 this year was the last round they ran. It's a 17-round series. And round 10 was at Daytona. Eli Tomac won the 450 class, and Garrett Marchbanks got his first win in the 250 class. And was good racing, and then they canceled the next round, which was Indianapolis, then they canceled Detroit, and then they canceled the rest of the season. Or, as it turns out, postponed it. I saw a piece on Racer X Online today that looks like Feld Motorsports is working out a deal with State Farm Stadium in Glendale, Arizona, home of the Cardinals and the Diamondbacks. I guess that's where the Diamondbacks play. Probably. But anyway, to run all 7 of the remaining rounds of the Supercross series at Glendale, at State Farm Stadium there. There will be no crowd. There'll be no spectators there. It will be essentially a made-for-TV event. All of them will be made-for-TV events. And it's unusual that they're going to run all of them at the same place. No positive word on whether this is actually going to happen, but it sounds pretty good. And they don't know yet if they will reconfigure the track weekly or just race the same track. I can't imagine that they would race the same one, but I don't know. But whatever, they're going to try to finish the Supercross season out. The first round of the outdoor season, which is usually at Hangtown up at Prairie City and outside of Sacramento, has been canceled. They're not going to run that. And so when usually the Supercross season ends the first weekend in May, and the outdoor season starts 2 weeks later. And so this week, I don't know, they're still debating on how they're going to do this, whether they're going to give them a week's break and start the outdoor season, or if they'll just start it there. And as with everything else in the damn world right now, this is tentative too. They could order them not to do it. I don't think they will. Arizona is looking like one of the states that is getting ready to tell the government to pound sand and let's get our economy up and running again. But I'm glad that they're going to start doing things. They're at least talking about it, and they're not going to lay down and just kill the series. I know that Eli Tomac, who is leading the 450 points, in an interview I saw with him, said that he did not want the series to end right now. He wants it to go full term because he's been trying to win this championship for 6 years now. I think that he's been in the 450 class, and he's come very close to it the last 2 years, the last 3 years. He's won the most races during the season, but he hasn't won the championship, and he's kicking ass right now, and he wants it to be real. He doesn't want it to end at 10. He said because he doesn't want an asterisk next to his championship. Supercross and motocross look like they're back on track. No pun intended. But still, I don't know about motocross. Motocross is a lot different. It moves all over the country as Supercross does, but there's no way that they would be able to run 12 rounds or 11 rounds now on one track. That's not feasible. But I don't know what'll happen with that, but at least we're going to get the Supercross series in, it looks like. Running into June before we start the outdoor season, I think everything's going to be okay. I think that's going to be all right. And that series generally ties up in September. Here, I don't know about the GPs in Europe. I'm not sure. I say in Europe, the GPs are the World Championship. They run all over the world. I'm not sure where that stands. I haven't heard anything else about it. But the Motocross of Nations, which is at the end of the year, where all, like the Olympics of motocross, where all the countries go compete against each other. I don't know where that stands right now. All I know is what I'm hearing about the American National Motocross and Supercross series. But we'll see. Everything's tentative, but it's looking more promising all the time. So we'll see what's going on. I know probably not a lot of you are motocross fans, but I'm going to put this up there anyway. So like, share, and subscribe. Click on the bell if you want to be notified of future content. And we'll see y'all at the races maybe. See ya.